Hi, I'm Johnny Bliss, and I'm from New York City. Back at New York City, I used to work the karaoke scene uptown and in the Bronx, sort of. A lot of late nights, a lot of partying with, you know, people just going crazy and stuff. And it's just not, we're not taken as seriously as most musicians because we're karaoke hosts, right? So it's like we're supposed to make other people sing. But it's always been a passion of mine, and I got the opportunity to start gigging as a karaoke host. So it was important that I did something with music and with singing because it's what I love to do. And my hero, which is my grandmother, is rooting for me, my little brother, my mom, um, just a bunch of friends that I consider my chosen family, um, are so excited for me, and they're just so happy that I've been given this opportunity. By the age of 2, I was already learning songs, but when I really discovered that I could sing was like around the age of 10 when I was in the chorus. So I'd say probably since that age, I've been taking it really seriously. So when Alicia turned around, when I auditioned and I finally got the four chair turn, um, and I was just like in shock. So I kind of like stopped for a second, and my grandmother screamed on the side, and I was just like, and then I caught myself because I tried to stay as present as possible, and it was an incredible feeling to know that Alicia wanted me on her team, being that I've been listening to her since I was a little boy, and she's such a huge influence on my voice. Period. So I just feel really stoked to be on her team. It's hard, like once you're in front of them, it's a whole different vibe. You don't know who to choose because everyone's like, and then this season we have the block, which is it's even harder. So like even if I wanted to choose Kelly, I wouldn't have been able to because she got blocked by Adam. So it was so cool the fact that I got a block and a four chair turn. The block is a new feature on the show, so I got to be like one of the first blocks ever on The Voice, which is a huge honor for me. And shoot, if you don't give yourself credit, who's gonna give it to you, right? I'm very inspired by the greats, like what I think is the great, right? The greats. I'm very inspired by Mark Anthony. I always mention him. Jose, which is huge in Mexico, but I'm not sure many Americans know who Jose is. But he's like huge. Juan Gabriel, um, Bruno Mars, Adele, Alicia Keys. There's so many artists that I could mention that inspire me. But it's like those voices that have these like really crazy, phenomenal ranges, and that's what gives me the goosebumps. It's what gets me in the mood to write a song. It's what gets me in the mood to fall in love or in the mood to move on from something. Like to me, music is I use it as a source of like food. Like my soul is eating, and that's why I think I love these soulful voices. But I want to challenge myself into like working more with the live bands. I don't get that when I'm back at home. It's all instrumentals. It's always words on the screen. I'm very comfortable because everyone knows me there, and I'm just like way more comfortable there. So I'm outside of my comfort zone. No words. Gotta follow the music. Can't just memorize the melodies. I gotta come up with new stuff. Really explore and stretch out my creativity here, and it's the perfect place to do it. And I just hope I got the opportunity to go further in order to make that happen for me.